Hello everybody and welcome to the Scouting Report. I'm Dan Hayek here with Matt Doyle, and today we're previewing the regular season of the Seattle Sounders. Of course, the big story in the offseason for the Sounders was the loss of Fredy Montero on loan to Millonarios back to his home country of Colombia. Matt, there doesn't seem to be a like-for-like replacement for Montero on this roster, so do you think a 4-5-1 switch is inevitable?
I don't think there's a like-for-like replacement for Montero in the league. He's a very, he's a special player. What made him unique was his ability to drop deep and play make, or to get even in front of the line, push forward, stretch the defense. Of course, 1-versus-1 creativity as well. All the guys that they have in the mix, David Estrada type, he's more of a poacher. He's more of just a forward. Or Mauro Rosales, Mario Martinez, they're more just a pure playmaker. Neither of them is going to bring that dimensionality that Montero gave. So maybe it is going to be a 4-5-1, 4-2-3-1. Perhaps. I think Martinez has looked good there in the preseason. Rosales has gotten some run out. He tends to drift all around the field. Very different look for the Sounders. And of course, they usually can rely on getting offense from the flank players. If they do that, it gives Sigi Schmid a lot more flexibility in what he throws out there.
One of those flank players is expected to be Steve Zakuani, returning from injury. He played some at the end of 2012, but we didn't see that much from him. This preseason, he's looked strong. What do you expect from him this year?
An all-star caliber season. He has said, I don't want to talk about is he back yet. He's just, I'm just back. That's what Zakuani says. That's what Sounders fans say. And certainly in that second leg against the Galaxy in the playoffs, he was awesome. He looked great the entire time, roasting Sean Franklin. That's the player I think we should expect to see every week. And if he does that, he's the type of guy who puts up 10 goals, 10 assists, and can really take a lot of the pressure off of Eddie Johnson.
Another guy that'll probably feature mostly on the flanks is Mario Martinez. He's also looked good this preseason. What are you expecting from him?
It's tough to say because he's a really mercurial player. He can look great for a stretch of time, and then he could really disappear. Maybe a little bit moody as well. But I think Sigi Schmid needs to figure out how to work him into the lineup. Personally, I like him best as sort of that advanced playmaker in the central midfield. Let Rosales play wide on the right. Let Zakuani play wide on the left. Ozzy Alonso and maybe Brad Evans, maybe Andy Rose, maybe even Shalry Joseph in the central midfield. There's a lot of looks that Sigi can throw around. But Martinez, if he plays really well, this Sounders team is going to be tough to stop. Just so many weapons.
Well, we'll get to see how Sigi Schmid lines them up in the opening game on March 2nd. They're hosting the Montreal Impact. That one kicks off at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, and you can watch it on MLS Live.